2021 saw a welcome return to the calendar for Rally Finland, and it certainly delivered everything we'd been hoping for. The 70-year anniversary of this legendary rally packed in the familiar features that have helped Finland become the sport's unofficial spiritual home. Furious pace, an abundance of airtime and some extraordinary battles from the get-go. Traditionally a summer event, this year's later schedule allowed nature to splash some autumnal colours over its Nordic canvas, moisten the iconic gravel roads, and even meant a couple of intense nighttime tests were possible. There were so many talking points, so let's look back at just some of Rally Finland's most memorable moments. After missing a couple of rallies for personal reasons, Takamoto Katsuta took to the streets of his adopted hometown of Jyväskylä, and he took Finland's first stage win. As the rally moved to the more typical rolling forest roads, he was looking to build on his early performance. But midway through Asamäki, he had what could best be described as the save of the season. On a narrow stretch, he spun a full 360 degrees, yet somehow miraculously managed to keep his Yaris on the road. For sure, Katsuta lost a lot of time, but it could easily have been far worse. Finland is loved by rally fans the world over for the unique conditions this Nordic nation's roads provide. Stages are often like roller coasters, loaded with crests and jumps, but also high-speed sections that can see speeds of over 190 kilometers an hour. And we were treated to all of the above. From the get-go, it was almost as if every stage was the power stage. Such was the exceptional skill and commitment from the drivers. And when it did come to the power stage, well, the images speak for themselves. This venerable rally celebrated its 70th anniversary in 2021, and to mark the occasion, the organisers dreamed up something special before things got down to serious business. Friday morning saw the streets of Jyväskylä graced with some of rallying's most iconic cars and drivers from days gone by. From early vintage models to the Group B beasts from the 80s and Group A monsters from the 90s, we were treated to a real history lesson from Rally Finland's days of yore. It was an incredible stroll down memory lane and a fitting tribute to this much celebrated event. Local hero Kalle Rovanperä began his first Rally Finland in a WRC car, aiming to build on his commanding performance from Greece. But early on it was clear that he wasn't performing how he would have liked. Was it something technical with the car, or was it psychological with him? Despite this, Saturday dawn, Kalle was still sat in a respectable fourth place, just 12 seconds off the lead. But it all went wrong on the final stage of that morning loop. He drifted wide, lost control, and ended up slamming into a pile of sandy gravel. It was game over for Rovanperä, but an experience he'll no doubt learn from. Elfyn had a decent start to Finland's Friday proceedings, and a sterling drive in the darkness of the final stage certainly signalled his future intent. With a strong road position, he switched it on Saturday to win 4 stages on the bounce, thanks to some spectacular commitment through the Finnish forest. The rest of the weekend was equally majestic from the Welshman, though it must also be noted he was being kept honest by Oik Tanak, Craig Breen and at times the returning Esa-Pekka Lappi. These three were simply on another level throughout the entire weekend. Another couple of stage wins on Sunday morning gave Evans a 12.4 second lead over Tanak with just one stage left to run, the power stage. But would he play it safe? In short, the answer was no. He took maximum power stage points, meaning he's eaten into the gap to Ogier with just 2 rallies remaining. He trails by just 24 points, which means it's game on in the WRC.
Watch WRC Plus on all devices, WRC Plus All Live.